I got my first diagnosis at the tender age of 10. Life from then on was a whirlwind roller coaster ride. I remember when the doctor told me I was depressed. I was full of questions. I knew nothing of mental illness. I had heard it talked about in my house because I had family members who were diagnosed as well, but that's about as far as that went. No one ever sat me down and explained to me what it meant or how it would affect me. I wish someone had. I'm not saying that my doctor didn't talk with me about it, because he did, but no one sat me down and said things like, "Heidi, this is why you're feeling this way," or "Because you are depressed, you might act like this," or "This might happen to you, but this is normal and it's okay." But no one did, so I was very confused. And my confusion got worse when I was told a few years later that now I had bipolar disorder. It still wasn't explained much. As my symptoms got worse and began to fluctuate between mania and depression, I was left wondering what the heck was happening. I began to have thoughts of suicide around the 8th grade. This is also around the time that my rebelliousness hit its peak. I began sneaking out, taking pills, and generally not caring what anyone said. I had experienced some abuse in my younger years that left me scarred. I felt a lot of hurt, and I took it out on my parents and myself. I began to cut myself as a way of relieving the pain. It sounds weird to people who don't cut, but I felt no pain when I cut. I was numb, and it was so relieving. High school bullying left me so distraught, it brought on my first ever hospitalization. I was teased so brutally that I ended up overdosing and writing a suicide note. My doctor told my parents to get me to the psychiatric ward ASAP. While in the hospital, I told my mom I just couldn't go back. I didn't have the willpower to face them. It was my sophomore year. She wasn't happy, but she said fine. And soon after that hospitalization, I went off my meds because we couldn't afford them anymore. Life was a blur during this time. In 2008, I attempted suicide and was sent to the former Singer Center. After a month, I moved to Stepping Stones. With their help, I found the right combination of medications. I also learned skills that I had never learned before. When I came to Stepping Stones, I was in a group home. In 2011, I moved into the supervised apartment level of care. And after a year there, I moved into the unsupervised apartments. I also got married on June 1st, 2012, to my best friend, Devin. Life is just so much better these days than when I was not on medication. And though I know relapse is possible, I have a plan in place for when it does. The staff and clients at Stepping Stones have given me so much hope, as well as taught me how to find it within myself. And today, I am able to say I am 100% happy to be alive.